So I put together a few more pieces here, and one of the problems we have is when we get something like some iron ingots, always get a bit of lag the first time we do that, like this. Got a few more here, and I want to make iron sheets. Pop them on here, and instantly start spitting them out. Okay, just stomp a few. So what we need actually is a filter on this funnel. You can't put filter on andesite funnels. You need the brass funnel, which requires brass, electron tubes, and dried kelp, which I've just gone and collected off camera as well. Now, brass you can make the boring way with just some copper and some zinc, but the intended way, so that makes 4, is if we go to create mixing, we can actually get much more efficient use out of it by using a mixer, which I have set up, but I don't have the blaze burners set up yet. Other thing we need are those electron tubes, which is polished rose quartz, which comes from sandpaper on rose quartz, which looks like that. Let's actually make some rose quartz first. I think I've got everything either on me or maybe in my backpack. Got it somewhere. Did I miss it from here? There's quartz and redstone. So we can just go like this. And this little chest with the crafting thing inside is quite clever, I think. Let's balance the grid, make a whole lot of this. And I made some special sandpaper. I had no idea. Put some of these things away. That's not sandpaper. There we go. I even added unbreaking and mending to it. So what you need to do is hold one of these in your offhand and this hand and hold down right click. Very cute. Peak Diamonds achievement. So that takes some of the durability away, but I'll be able to repair that with mending, obviously, as long as I don't let it break. I'll put you... I can't put you away if you're in my hand still. I'll put you away for now. So that was some rose quartz plus iron plates, and we need the dried kelp, which we have right here, which I've also planted around various places now. Well, this is awkward, the way this works. Close that off. Give me back the dried kelp now. Got some of it there, more up here. So the kelp is actually really, really useful. I just realized we actually need a crafting table. We want to do, I think it's like that. There we go. We can make mechanical belts out of it. So we're going to make a whole heap of those. And we're going to make those electron casings, electron tubes. 1, 2, let's make 4 for now. I don't want to use up all my rose quartz. Inventory or into there. And I want to clear the grid, but it clears it into here. That's the sort of awkward thing about this one. I want it to sort of go into here, not into the crafting grid. But never mind. Right. Now I've made a few of these empty blaze burners. And basically what you do with these is you need to right click on either a blaze or a blaze spawner and you pick it up. Now at spawn we actually have some blaze spawners. So let's actually head back there. And I'm really looking forward to having my my train set up to come down here, but for now we'll take this way up. And then we'll go over to spawn. And we'll just bust into the... Oh, hello little dude. You like to hang around here, don't you? Please don't get stuck in here, please. Here we go. And we want to use the spawner. Which one's the blaze? That is creeper, wither, creeper, zombie, blaze. Oops, it's right there. One more. Yeah, they got 3 of them. Oh, little dude. Come out of there. Come out of there. Save your life. There. So where's my glass gone? That'll do for now. Alright, now with that blaze burner, should be around this way. I don't know why we're getting wandering traders around. I thought I disabled those. I can't get the right angle. Fine, we'll go over here, then go over there. Alright, so I want one normal mixer and one with the blaze burner. And we'll pop the other two away just for now. And we need something to feed it with. Some wood will do, but it's not ideal. And copper and zinc. Did I bring my zinc down is the next question. Being able to search for things is very useful when you have things like ADHD. Not in there, not in there, and not in my other backpack. Right, back up again. Gets a bit old, a bit quick, doesn't it? Now I'm outside instead. I'm at the Rat's Mystical Agriculture section, which we're going to be upgrading and having a look at soon. We need to draw all the stuff out of these chests. I've got an idea for that. And we're going to actually have, a little bit of side note here, a little train that's going to come up to probably about here. Yep, I think that'd be a perfect spot for it. Actually, drop down this tree, and then everything's going to go back to the storage hub over there. Or we can think of a different place to put the storage, because it's quite easy to move now. That we're using mostly refined storage. We do have this nice sort of path I've been working on that leads down to the mining tunnel there. So we could potentially have one train that goes down to there. I have been wondering, can you put a train on an elevator? That's something we're going to have to try. So we could have a train that goes all the way down to our little base down there, up to here, to what's currently the storage area. Maybe up in that big mountain up there would make a good storage vault or something. Maybe that could be like temporary storage or incoming, and then everything goes up to there. There's a train also going to come through here as well. I got a feeling that would make an excellent storage vault area for like all the storage. Maybe that's like interim storage. Also, that is not a map marker point. That is sugarcane, which just seems to grow infinitely. So since the sort of server started, that's just been growing. Anyway, got distracted here. It's okay. What were we doing now? Zinc. Good thing this was still loaded. Zinc. Plenty of zinc. I was processing some just before. Alright, turn you off again. Right. So, if we go... can I right click it? No. Can I queue it in? Probably if I was a better shot. 1, 2, I can't remember how many now. And some copper. 1, 2. Now nothing's going to happen because we've not got enough heat underneath it. Put it like this, heat it up. And then we need the rotational stress as well, which we haven't got because we haven't put the belts in. So belts are next. Belts. I saw them then. Now, because this one's rotating, when I attach this one to that one, this chain drive should also turn this one over here. Or not. That's a good start though. Now when anything gets processed, it spits it onto the belt. Why do you not do the thing that I was expecting? I think I know why. Let's make a little room here. What else don't we need at the moment? Right, so there's no reason for you to turn that one. What if we rotate you with the wrench that I have right here? In case chain drive. Rather than in case, I think that needs to be a gear instead. Do I have any gears? Got one right there. Gearbox. We can also recraft it to become a vertical one. Might make it easier. The guy's gone back to sleep. Yep, not enough fuel. Fair enough. Wait. Oh, I think we did it. But that doesn't... I do like this. This is like, you know, the puzzles you have to solve in this game. when using this mod. Can I turn it so that we get one of the sides on here? No, not you. I want like that. No? Because now it doesn't turn the other way. What about if we recraft you into normal gearbox? That now works, but that doesn't. What's a different way that we could do this then? What if I now break these two? Chain drives. Nope. Yes. I don't think this is going to quite do what I want it to do. If I do that, no, they don't transfer that way. That's fair. Another gear. Oh, hang on, that might work. Add another gearbox, or unless this can. No, that's not going to work, is it? No. So a gearbox here, but I think I'm out of gearboxes. That's fine. Let's just make a normal gearbox. Like so. Almost. Yes, but no. But no, but yes. Vertical gearbox. Did I not just recraft that? No, I did not. What happened then? Review the footage, please. What happened? Vertical gearbox. Basically like that. Yes. Okay. And then one of those shafts, which I do have. We can now turn off that. Oh yes. Alright. Alright. Now before I hook up the next bit, I want to do this and that. Yes. And pay attention to these ones, because if a belt's going into something in Create, it knows that it's an input. So if I just chuck something on here, it goes into the chest. These ones, it could go in or out, so you can actually use your thing to do that way or that way. And this is actually cool, because if you did put something here, let's just grab a friendly iron ingot and put this here now. Zoop, sucks it in, and it'll actually press it. But then it's got nowhere to go, so that's where you sort of need to have something on the other side. But that's cool. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. And the idea is, if this had a filter on it, it would only be outputting the things that we want. Yes, this is what I want. This is good. Now let's make some brass. Look at that. I love it when a plan comes together. It has a cool sound too. I don't know if I've got my sound turned up enough, but alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see nothing's happening yet. But if I add in the copper, that's awesome, but it only works while the blaze thing is actually fueled. So we'll have to look into how we fix that up as well. Now that we have some brass, I'll grab this iron as well. Let's make a funnel. Bring it all together now. And that crafts 2, which I think is actually pretty generous. I think that's actually pretty good. I'm going to make a few of these. We're going to be needing a lot of them. Alright, so pop this off. Don't think I need to pop that off, because it's going into a chute first. And maybe that'll even work better for this. No, still just put it straight down. Thinking. We'll have a think about that one. We'll actually try it out with just some stone or something. Some cobblestone. Does it go straight through without processing it? Nope, actually seems pretty good. So cobble will get ground into gravel, and you also get a chance to get some other stuff out of it. Everything just works. Oh, love it. This one though will need a filter, and I still do wonder if there's a way to do this without the filter. It doesn't matter. Put that there, turn you around, and I want to say The filter is currently iron, and you can make better filters that have multiple items in it, but for now, that will do. So if we put iron in here, of course I don't have any now. Can we make zinc plates? Are they used for anything? But I won't be able to put it out because it's not the same. Yes, I'm a genius, in case you're wondering. Alright, so put iron in here, put 4 in there. Yes, look at it go. Now most people don't do it, I think, with the belt in the floor, but I thought it'd be different. Normally everything's sort of more one block up and then the belt sort of at head height here. But that's okay. Look at it go. We can also make andesite better with these things. So ANDE andesite alloy in the mixer. You see it does not require any heat. It's just andesite and zinc, or andesite and iron as a nugget. What's about I don't have any iron now. We still do have plenty of this though. And we do have some iron. Take these out. And I'm just going to work out how to feed these items into them rather than having to click them all the time like this. Put that there. Do we have any andesite on us? I don't think so. You have the casings, which I'll show you actually a cool trick you can do with those. Nope, that's fine. So yeah, I could do some sort of chute into here from the side, I think. I'd have to double check on that. But let's just for now, on either of these, I'm going to put in andesite and iron, and off it goes. Now I think you can do things like, I can put an iron thing there, but is there only one? Can I put in a second one? Whoops, that's not how you do it. No, so you can only have one thing there. So you can put one single filter on these. Or is that saying what it will output? Maybe. I might have to double check on that one. Look at it go though. That's awesome. And you can't pick these items up by just touching them. You can if you like right click on them to pick them up. I'm very happy with this little setup here. It is very sort of little and minor at the moment, but I think it really helps demonstrate what the Create mod's all about. If I put this gravel, I had gravel there a second ago, into here, you get a chance of getting the iron nuggets, which you can basically make an iron farm if you can mass produce the cobble, which you can also do within the mod. So I'm pretty happy with that. I do want to see filters. List filter. Matches item against a collection of items or other filters. Can be used in the filter slot of creates components. Yes, excellent. And attribute filter is a more advanced one. Alright. And also filling tanks from the add-ons. Interesting. One of these is any wool into iron, and they are wood and brass nuggets. Awesome. So I might get a couple of those set up and maybe just get a few more things tidied up around here, and then we'll come back and see where we are. Alright, to finish up, I've done a little bit of work here. We'll come back to this in just a moment. I wanted to first make a clipboard from Create. What a perfect way to keep track of what we're trying to do here. I need just a little bit of this, and as you can see, I've made just a little bit of storage here with the functional storage mod. I want to sort of put all the different things we might need and create in here. Also, there was just this random little dungeon sort of room around here. I cleared out the chest. So yeah, that's actually going to be more storage down there. Clipboard. Lovely. And then we can actually just put this straight back into there. And because they're linked, it goes in. Alright, so I've not use one of these that I can remember. Let's just quickly go back up to where our other thing was, up here somewhere. I've also done a lot of exploring between this take and the last take. Walked right past it. Iron we did, upgrade storage we've done, create mod we've started, and decoration is what's next on the list, but not for today. Oh yeah, this looks good, and if we tick it, does it stay? It does. Oh, I like that. Very nice. I'm going to be using this one a lot. Erase checked items, close window, next page. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. Can we indent? No, that'd be the only thing that would make this good. I suppose we can just do it manually like this. We can then say cause deco. I don't know if that's spelled right. No, I thought I actually remembered to put the hyphen in for me then. And paths. Spruce. Slabs, question mark. And then we've got that forever now. I like that. So we can get rid of this sign now. Yoink. And I can never seem to hit the mark from here. I have to go over to here first and then go down. That'll do. Pretty soon we're going to have a nice rail system to go up and down. Yeah, so to finish up, I've put some belts here as we saw last time. So anything we produce will now go into here. I am thinking about a collection system, and I'm also thinking about, with all this extra space I've carved out here, a drop-off system. I'm going to use a little train to go around and drop off and pick up supplies and stuff, so that's going to be cool. So what do we have going on here? Well, do I have the things in my backpack is the next question. No, oh, that's the wrong button. Too many buttons. Nope, but they should be in here. Well, if I get some belts, and if they're not here, then they will be over here. Click, click, click. A few more. If we connect this one to that, also I think I've turned my shaders off, haven't I? Yeah, I've got to turn it off for the laser because the laser, when you turn shaders back on, ready yourselves. It's thinking about it. It's blinding, so yeah. I turn the shaders off when I'm using my mining laser. Alright, so those ones connect now. This connect. Overstressed, interesting. So we've now created too much stress for the system to handle. That's right, we'll fix that in just a second then. I like the way the vines are coming down and getting tangled in the machine here. Right, so if that's overstressed, we need to add some more sources of rotation. And we can actually do that, elsewhere and then attach it to the system, and it will actually help it. But the idea of this one is, this will saw things, and it has to be at least too long, so that's kind of the minimum this kind of setup can be. There are some other ways to do clever compacting stuff, but I wanted to sort of do this one for the start. And this time I've put the belts on top of the glass to see which one we'd like more. But if it's overstressed, that's no good. We can fix that in a moment. This can cut blocks as well. You can also cut a block and then choose it, put it in here, and it will do it each time. I believe you can also strip logs. And this one is going to have a deployer here so that it can strip the log and then deploy andesite to make the andesite casings, which is these ones right here. You can see if I ponder them. Does it tell me how to make them? No, it tells me about how you can use them. That's fine. They're great decorative and they're used for a lot of other crafting ingredients. So yeah, deploying a andesite alloy onto a stripped oak log. What do we do first? Whoops. Ow. Hit weird squeak from my bunny slippers. This is what happens when you use a jetpack and elytra wings. Can I make the deployer? Or do I already have one over in my storage bit? It requires electron tubes, which we now have, and a brass hand, which we don't have. One electron tube. And I haven't put brass in there yet, have I? That's alright, let's just do these last little bits before we go. I'll take a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And make the hand. And make the deployer. And this one's going to go on here. Because sometimes I want cut logs or blocks. Other times I'm going to want this, like so. And then this is going to have andesite alloy in it. Oh yeah, gov. And we can just connect that to here with a shaft and a belt. I don't think I have the shafts on me. Shafts. Do I have some in here yet? I do. And I might make a tiny little separate refined storage setup down here. Alright. Like so. And like that. Oh yeah, fair enough. Now do that. There we go. Now, to deal with the stress, you know what we can do for now is actually, best to use a wrench for this, disconnect this whole system just for a moment. I should take my lighter off, I think. That's going to kill me. You know what I say about being dangerous. If I actually just remove, for example, this cog here will do it. So it's no longer applying stress to this part of the system. So we've got plenty for over here now. It's moving in the right direction. It is moving a bit slow, but we can fix that next time. And I don't think I've connected these parts together. Let's just do this bit for now. So we've got some logs. Any log will do, dark oak. Pop them in the chest. Dark oak logs. Yeah, that's way too slow. That's hilarious. Oh wait, hang on. That's an interesting one. Ah yeah, so we'll go through and do all the variants. We actually want the stripped oak logs. Is it going to make just alternate between those two? Let's actually see. That's interesting. Alright, let me demonstrate though what I was talking about. If we take this, put it in here, it should only make the stripped oak logs now. But what's this look like? Fascinating. Okay, I wonder if we can fit in it. That could look cool for some water spouts and stuff. Alright, I'll keep some of those around. If I actually remove this, it looks like it's going to alternate between the two of them. That's cool. Alright, now to hook these other ones up, we can either feed off this, or can I fit under there? No. Do we have the shrinking mod, I wonder? Personal shrinker? Personal shrinker. Any sort of ender pearl, iron, and a stone button. Alright, look, we're going to make this one next time. I'm going to press A to put it over here, letter A on the keyboard, and we're going to make that next time, because that's great for getting into little spaces. For now, let's do this in a kind of iffy, kind of dodgy way a little bit. Line that up with that. I think we can maybe make this work. Forget the belt. Pretty sure the belts can go pretty long. Okay, that ain't going to work though. We're going to need more of those shafts. Whoa, I made more than I meant to then, but that's fine. We'll be able to use them in the future. Alright, so that's connected to that now. And then maybe it needs to be one more. They're going to consume that. Have to remove that first. Hang on, we'll get this in a second. If I do it like this, right? Yeah. And then like that. I'm sure there was an easy way to do this. And then, can I do that? Alright, look, this will do for now, and then we'll tidy it up. I am aware that I've run out of belts. Have I? No, one left. And like that. Good, wasn't too much stress. Oh wait, I still need to... some little cogs or something here. Yes, actually, that'll do. I love this mod. This mod's really a lot of fun. Don't think I have any over here yet. Do we have some here? And I would also like to automate making all of these sort of basic components, so we're not always having to do this. That should be enough for now. So we'll go like so. 1, 2, 3, and then, yeah, okay, I get it. I should have used a wrench then. We'll put one here, make sure everything's turning in the right direction, and then, can I do that? Can I go a 1 and a 2? I can. All right. And everything's moving in the right direction? It is. Now, if we grab some of those, I used up all those logs, didn't I? Yep. I want some full logs for this. Dark oak logs. Very good. Put that away. I'll keep these on me because I don't want to lose them. Alright, so if I put these in here, it should saw the log. I am going to need to set it to be stripped so we don't get the other type. And then it tried to, I was too slow. So I take, oops. Hang on a second, hang on a second. Wait, and I get rid of empty hand. There we go. I think it's only got one in there at the moment. But it should go. Boink. Oh no, did I miss something here? Did the filter not actually supply it with the items? Right. I definitely need to work on the lighting around here. So if I do this. Okay, so I think I actually need to right click the front of it. So that's a filter, and then I need to actually click it on there as well. Okay, cool. The actual ponder system is really clever in this game. And there we go. Automated anthracite alloy, kind of. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, and I think that's probably a good place to finish the episode. Between this episode and the next, I'm going to work on making this area look a bit better. And maybe go through the list here and actually make a list of all the things I want to automate and how we might be able to do that. I'm really excited for how this is all going to turn out. Oh yeah, before I forget, one more thing before we go. I want to do some stuff with the upgrades, the updates to this mod pack, but unfortunately a lot of them, for example, at mining gadgets, for example, I want to do a 3x3 upgrade, now require in the blank upgrade all the modium nuggets, which is fine. All the modium's kind of hard to find. You can only find all the modium as it says in deep dark biomes. Now I went very far out. I did some RTP and I did some flying for several hours to go to areas that had not been spawned or loaded in already, and explored many deep dark biomes and could not find a single one. So I think what we're going to do next time is we're going to actually do creative to get a few of those ore, just enough to make the teleporter. This one, so enough to make I think basically 1 ingot, to make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and to make the sight for it as well, which requires one of these, which requires 1. So we might spawn in just 2 ingots because we made this world before the AllTheMods9 was added, so that might be a bit broken. Yeah, but hopefully what we'll do then after that is we will just then mine up a whole heap and throw it into the lava as a tribute to the Herobrine, and then that will make all things balanced in the world. Anyway, I hope you are excited for that as much as I am. I can't wait to see you again next time. Remember, until then, if it's not dangerous, I didn't do it. See yous.